Okay, jump out. You really need to push through with your stroke, especially on that last one, right through till you get to the wall. One more time. Set. And go.
In conclusion, through the tragedy of King Lear, Shakespeare shows us what happens when the fine balance of parental bond is cut.
Sorry, darling, we're interviewing receptionists today. Okay, I'm done. You've got my full attention.
And as a result, Lear lost what was most precious in his life. Learning
Is that fresh coffee I can smell?
Imogen's reading her English essay.
It's okay, I'm done.
No, it's great, darling. Keep going.
You want a juice, mate? We had a bit of a disagreement at training. We'll talk about it later.
You don't think the conclusion was a little repetitive, do you?
No. Your argument was strong and succinct. Josh, have you done your essay?
Yeah, we finished it last night.
I hope you're not getting sick, mate. That's the last thing we need. We've got trials next week.
I know we've got trials. I've got a cough. I'm fine.
Darling, you better get the food.
You were a bit off pace this morning. Come on.
Oh, I hope it's not terminal.
Hello?
Tried the front door, but nobody answered.
You ever tried the phone?
I need to speak to you face to face. Because Karl and Perkins are suing Lassiters.
Sexual harassment? Where did that come from?
Yeah, look, this is typical Caroline. She didn't get what she wanted, so now she's kicking up a stink. There's nothing to it.
Are you sure?
What do you take me for?
Somebody who's been buying her very expensive handbags and letting her charge her meals to the corporate account.
They were gifts.
And how many other members of staff did you buy gifts like that for?
None. As I said, there is nothing to it. This whole thing is a complete fabrication.
We're going to have to brief the lawyers and discuss settlement.
Whoa. Don't you think you're up to handling this yourself? I mean, Lassiters can't really afford to spend a fortune on a disgruntled employee.
Sexual harassment cases can be tricky. I'm not taking the risk.
And what about Lassiter's reputation? Media gets wind of this, we're screwed.
But if she's lying, we've got nothing to worry about. Unless, of course, she's not lying.
Of course she is lying.
If there's something you need to tell me, Paul, now would be a good time.
Don't be ridiculous. I am the victim here. I'm the one that's going to have my name dragged through the mud.
Yeah, well, you were quick to defend her when I told you she'd been fired.
Caroline has got her nose out of joint because you fired her. Now she's just trying to get money out of us any way she can.
Paul denied the allegations. There's no surprise there.
So what happens next?
Well, we've lodged the complaint, so now we start to develop the case and wait for the court date. But first, we have to talk about the Lassiters robbery.
Why?
Because it goes to your credibility. Now, you have to be honest. Did you agree to give false evidence against Mason?
Yes, but I only went along with it because Paul's my boss. And I didn't give the statement in the end. I told the truth.
No, we might be able to use that. Can you tell me how the conversations went? Paul came to you with the idea?
I can't remember the exact details.
Right. Witnesses. When you started at Lassiters, Paul propositioned you.
On my very first day, he invited me up to the penthouse suite.
Okay. Did you go?
Well, I said yes, but for some reason he changed his mind.
Were there any witnesses to that?
I don't think so.
Can you think of any other incidents where someone may have seen Paul behaving inappropriately?
Oh, yesterday at Charlie's, when I was having a drink on his free tab.
What free tab?
Oh, Paul set up a tab for me. He also lets me charge meals to the company account.
Okay, something else you should have told me about. Why did you agree?
I don't know. He gets to put his hands all over me, I get free stuff. Anyway, that's when he touched my leg. I'm pretty sure Sheila saw it all.
Fired? Can't say I'm surprised.
Why's that?
Well, Generation Why Me? She couldn't work in an iron lung and she was always in here expecting everything for nothing.
Caroline claims that she had a bar tab paid for by Paul.
She did.
Why would he do that? That's for Lassiter's executives, isn't it?
Well, they had a very interesting relationship for a boss and an employee, if you know what I mean. Paul was, very friendly to her.
Could you be a bit more explicit? Did you ever see anything physical between them?
Why are you asking me all these questions? I thought she was suing for unfair dismissal.
Caroline claims that she was sexually harassed by Paul.
Oh, I see.
We need witnesses.
No, I don't know. I can't go shooting off my mouth. I mean, I still have to work for that man.
Your job would be safe.
I think this is a Lassiters issue, not a Charlie's one. Besides, I have to get on with this.
Where have you been? You're late for school.
I had a free period.
Why did you come through the side gate?
Why all the questions?
Because you're acting weird.
I have to go get ready for school. If you must know, I went for a run.
Like that. You can barely get up for school in the morning, let alone go for a run. Unless this exercise involved a guy, didn't it?
How about you lay off me and concentrate on getting your own love life in order?
My love life is fine.
Yeah, sure it is. So, when are you going to stop stringing Imogen along and admit that you're in love with Kate?
What are you talking about?
I know you're still hung up on her.
Me and Kate are done.
Right. So, if Kate walked in here right now and said that she wanted you guys to get back together, you'd tell her to get lost.
It wouldn't happen.
But if it did, you would dump Imogen like that and I would be left to pick up the pieces.
I like Imogen.
Yeah, of course you do.
Fine, whatever, love guru.
Just don't hurt her, okay? She is pretending to be all cool and casual about this, but she really likes you.
I had a visit from Toadie Rebecchi asking questions about Caroline Perkins.
I hope you didn't tell him anything.
Nothing he didn't already know.
Like what?
Well, like the fact that young Caroline has a bar tab here paid for by you-know-who.
That was confidential information.
Oh, I could have told him plenty more, like the time I saw you rubbing Caroline's thigh in this very bar.
I was merely consoling the poor girl after a rough day.
Well, perhaps you should be more discreet in your consoling in future.
I really haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Well, I know that I could have got you into a whole world of trouble, but I'm no lagger.
I can't even believe this is an issue.
Of course it is. The world has moved on. You can't just hire staff for their good looks and then take advantage of them. I saw what you did with Rhiannon.
Really? And what about what you did with Pete a few weeks ago, huh? Yeah.
Pete?
Go on, tell me that's not exploitation.
That is totally different.
Is it? Or are you a hypocrite?
Well, I didn't see you complaining when he brought all that money into the bar. Besides, I wasn't groping his thigh.
Oh, no, of course you weren't. No, you just put him in a T-shirt 3 sizes too small and then carried on like a 15-year-old girl at a Bay City Rollers concert. You know, you're living in a glass house and throwing stones. So anybody else that comes in here asking questions, just keep your opinions to yourself, or you'll be looking for alternative employment.
Hey. Where's your brother? At the doctor's. He coughs and the parentals think he has pneumonia.
Oh, I'm glad you could make it.
Sorry, Mr. Kennedy, I've got a note.
Good, I hope you've got an essay as well.
Yeah,
You left it on the kitchen table.
Aren't you lucky you've got such a considerate sister?
So, what's the diagnosis? Chlorine poisoning?
Oh, it's just a cold. Mum and Dad are overreacting again. I saw you at the pool this morning. You know you should join a squad if you're going to come every morning.
You go every morning.
I've been twice.
For her asthma.
Your asthma. Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about it.
Oh.
You looked really good out there. I mean, your swimming looked really good.
Yeah, very good. Well, Dad thought I was off pace.
I thought you were awesome.
See you tomorrow morning.
Sure.
All right, quieten down, everybody. I think you've got enough to keep you busy.
You all signed employment contracts when you started here. Now, if I can draw your attention to the confidentiality clause. Under no circumstances is any employee allowed to discuss business affairs with anyone outside this hotel. In particular, I'm referring to the recently dismissed employee Caroline Perkins, who has solicitors digging dirt for her. Now, anyone who fails to comply with this will also be dismissed. I make myself clear? Good. I'll get back to work.
Come in.
You wanted to see us?
Yes, please, come in. Have a seat. Just shut the door. I just wanted to ask you a few questions about your English essays. You've both done very well. Imogen, yours is almost perfect. However, There are several similarities. I just wondered if maybe you worked on them together.
No, I did mine by myself.
Me too.
Right. Well, there's an obscure quote in here from a university journal.
Mum has access to the uni library. I found that quote.
Oh, it's a great quote, and you've used it very well in the essay. In both essays.
Well, Mum proofreads our work, so she might have suggested Josh use the same quote.
Josh?
Yeah, I think she did suggest some quote. I think I might have chucked in at last minute. It was a bit of a rush job.
Right. Well, you might want to take a bit more care next time. You don't want to be accused of plagiarism.
Oh, it won't happen again.
Okay.
So, can we go?
Yes, thank you.
Everything okay with Mrs. Kennedy?
Yeah, she just wanted to check how we're settling in.
And you're okay?
We're fine, just as long as Josh is close to a pool.
Well, that's why you moved down here, right? For his swimming?
You'd like to think that, but really, it was for Mum's job.
Still, all that training in school too. I don't know how he does it.
Oh, don't worry, he's doing okay, especially in the essay department.
What? Don't tell me he's some sort of genius as well.
Could you be more obvious?
What?
Digging for info on my brother. I already told you, Josh doesn't date.
I bet I could change that.
You gave me advice about Mason.
Which you choose to ignore.
And now it's my turn to give you advice about Josh. When it comes to anything on dry land, he's not interested.
He noticed me at the pool today.
He noticed you stalking him.
Can you see if he likes me?
No. Oh, hey, I need to scab some money from Morey tea. My parents got to cash me up.
Only if you help me with Josh.
Forget it. I'd rather starve.
He would be such an improvement on my last boyfriend. My parents would be so proud.
Yeah, well, I could be dating Tom Cruise and my parents wouldn't even notice.
Ugh, too old, too creepy.
It was on the way back from training. He just started having a go at me about my methods.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. It's like he stopped trusting me.
You're not pushing him too hard, are you, babe?
Of course not. I could push him much harder. He has no idea how talented he is.
Do you tell him that?
Well, I don't want him to get ahead of himself.
Darling, you're not just his trainer, you're his father. He needs encouragement. Now, maybe if you involve him in some of the decision-making, he'll have more of an understanding of what you're trying to achieve. There won't be a problem.
You're pretty good at this. Maybe you should coach him.
Forget it. The early mornings would kill me. Listen, don't worry about Josh. He'll be fine.
I'll see you later.
Oh, can I have a word? This memo, it's about Caroline Perkins, isn't it? How she's suing for sexual harassment.
Oh, look, I can't really say.
Well, Paul put this out because I blabbed about the bar tab.
What bar tab?
Well, in my defence, Caroline had already told Toadie herself.
Okay, I didn't know that. What else am I missing?
Well, I'll only talk if you tell Paul to back off.
I'll take care of Paul. But if I'm to protect Lassiters, I need to know everything. What else, Sheila?
Terese, honey, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Well, you think about the best deal you can offer before you call me again.
Paul.
All right. Look forward to hearing from you. Bye.
Why did Caroline Perkins have unlimited access to the Lassiters tab at Charlie's?
It was a few drinks.
And what about touching her inappropriately?
Don't know what you're talking about there.
Sheila told me.
Oh.
And don't you dare get mad at her. You need that woman on your side.
You know what? In case you hadn't noticed, Sheila is a tad prone to exaggeration.
You need to start being honest. We could lose this case because of your ridiculous behaviour. I want details of every interaction with Caroline, in writing.
Right. Be a short report, though.
I'm going to have to make a settlement offer.
Rest assured, Caroline will never take this to court.
Why not?
Just trust me on this one.
Trust you? You lied about everything, and now you want me to bury my head in the sand?
You listen to me. We would not be in this situation if you hadn't fired Caroline in the first place, so save me the lectures.
Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. I wanted to talk to you first. See how you feel about this new schedule.
It's fine.
We had your reservations this morning. I want your input.
Since when?
This is your training too, right? We're a team.
Right. Well, I wouldn't mind spending more time on my turns.
I thought your turns were looking good.
Yeah, but if I want to try middle distance, I need to nail them.
I thought we ruled out middle distance.
Thought you wanted my input.
Okay, we'll focus on turns. Fits with your 100 anyway.
You still won't go there, will you? That coach, Don, he said I should branch out and try middle distance.
You're a sprinter.
Well, what if I'm not? We could be missing out on a big opportunity here.
We could be losing valuable time when we need to keep our eyes on the big picture.
Whatever, Dad. Do it your way.
I've been coaching you for years. We had a plan. That coach saw you swim for 5 minutes. All right, I want your input, but you need to respect mine too. Look, you put in the hours. You're gonna get there, all right? And I'm talking gold medals. You just need to believe it. Come on, let's warm up.
A+ on my essay. Genius, huh?
You're too smart for me.
I know. So, have you spoken to Miss Ramsay lately?
No, why?
According to your sister, you're pretty much still obsessed with her.
Would I be here with you if I was still hung up on Kate?
I suppose not. It doesn't bother you that I'm younger than you?
No, why would it?
I know you've got that whole cougar thing going on. Miss Ramsay, that Rhiannon girl, didn't she have a kid?
Okay, have you been studying all my exes?
Just doing my research.
Yes, it's important.
You're not interested to know about my exes?
Not really.
Well, that's good then, because I don't really have any.
I could be your first.
What? We're breaking up, but we haven't even had our first kiss yet.
Better get started.
Yes, as long as it takes. Thank you.
It's work.
Yeah, choose work over your genius girlfriend.
Hey, Lucas.
Couldn't keep your big mouth shut, could you?
Oh, calm down. I spoke to Terese, not Toadie, and Terese is on your side.
I decide who knows what and when.
You can't bully me. And don't think you can come in here and throw a wobbly just because you finally got found out. If you kept your hands to yourself in the first place, none of this would have been happening.
Look, I will not be preached to by a soon-to-be ex-barmaid.
Oh, so you're going to fire me now, are you? Oh, well, go ahead. You'll just have another lawsuit on your hands. And take this as a lesson. You can't keep using people and expect to get away with it.
No.
Paul?
What? What now?
Your Lassiters bar tab no longer exists. You're going to have to pay like any normal customer. Take it up with the lady in charge.
You've gone all quiet.
My parents. Same old, same old. My mum just walked past and didn't even notice that I was about to kiss you.
Nice. Here I was thinking you actually did want to kiss me, and now I know you were just using me.
It's either work mode or Josh mode. Gets boring, that's all. I miss moaning to Piper about it.
That's your sister on exchange, right?
In Canada.
Well, you can complain to me. I'll pay you all the attention you want. Plus, we have that unfinished kiss to attend to.
Oh, sorry, that was a once-only opportunity.
Really? Mm-hmm. What, so we're just mates?
We are just mates.
Mason, hey!
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
It's just... Hey!
Get your hands off my sister!
We're mucking around.
What are you even doing with this guy?
That is none of your business.
Oh, no, don't tell me you're going out with this loser.
Josh, go away.
You know what he's done. You've heard the stories.
That's enough.
Yeah, calm down, poor boy.
Hey!
You don't know anything about me.
I know you've been to juvie and I know you tried to rob Lassiters.
Josh, you're being crazy.
This can't be good for your training, man. You better go back to the pool and soak your head.
Stay away from my sister!
Stop!